Hello, I am Lauren DeGroat and I am sitting here with Leonard Nederlof. He is a brand new novelist who just came out with his first novel, How It Should Be. Hello.
Hello, Lauren.
Okay, to start with, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, myself. I'm retired. I'm well into retirement age. I live in Langley, BC, British Columbia, Canada, with my wife, Hilly. Our children are all out of the house and having their own children and raising their own families and having grandchildren. In fact, we're having great-grandchildren. So, yeah, that's my story.
Can you please tell us how you got the idea to write your first novel?
I've written a number of theological things over time since I retired, and one day my wife said to me, "You know, I'm surprised that you've never written a novel." To which I replied, "Well, it's like I've never had an idea for a novel before." And that got me thinking. That got me thinking that perhaps I should have an idea. If I can write some things, perhaps I can write novels too. So about 3 weeks to a month after that, a little conversation, I all of a sudden had an idea and started writing.
So tell us a little bit about the storyline of How It Should Be.
Okay, well, James King, who of course is the main character, he decides to take a short road trip to commemorate the road trips that him and his wife used to take.
What can the readers expect?
Yeah, well, something has to happen to him, right? And something really does happen to him. He gets kidnapped by two young fellows, and he ends up being wanted by the FBI and all kinds of things. He's on the run. Well, I think it's exciting. I hope my readers think it's exciting, and buy the book, of course.
How long did it take you to write this novel?
Okay, it took me a total of 3 years. It took me about a year to write the story, but then it took me another year and a half just to re-edit it and rewrite it and put it into shape that I think is readable. The book is 596 pages long. It's an adult fiction, but it's readable by all audiences.
What are your hopes for your future as an author?
Yeah, I hope the book sells so that I can get busy and finish the sequel so that the story will be complete.
What else have you written?
Oh, I've written some shorter booklets, more theological studies. I've written a book about the New Testament book of Ephesians as a study called The All-Encompassing Benefits of God's Grace. I've written a book about David and Goliath and how we can learn from that encounter, entitled You Can Make a Difference. My latest short book, before I started writing the novel, is a book entitled Is God Really in Control? And it answers that question biblically.
And where can readers find your book?
Well, of course, the readers can find their book at their favorite Barnes & Noble store in the U.S. And for our Canadian readers, they can find them at Chapters and Coles. And of course, the book is also available from Amazon.com.
Do you know if the book will be available for purchase outside of North America?
As a matter of fact, I've done some Googling about the book, and it's available in Sweden, it's available in Britain, and it's available in Australia.
Very cool.
Cool.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me so we can learn more about you as an author and about your new novel. Good luck on your book sales. We hope that it goes really well so we can read what happens in the sequel.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you very much for this interview.
You're welcome.